The air hung heavy with the smell of smoke and burnt plastic. Onlookers gathered, their faces etched with disbelief. Barnaby's Emporium of Delights, the heart of our quaint town, lay in ruins. The once vibrant storefront, adorned with colorful toys and cheerful decorations, was now a charred skeleton. The fire, a raging inferno that erupted in the dead of night, had consumed everything. Only a few twisted metal shelves and the faint outline of dreams remained. The fire marshal, a stoic man with eyes that had seen too much, declared it an accident. Faulty wiring, they whispered. A tragedy, they murmured. But in the ashes, a single, half-melted toy soldier stood upright. Its painted eyes seemed to stare accusingly, a silent sentinel in the charred remains of childhood dreams. 5-year-old Tinashe Miller was known to wander. A boy of boundless energy and curiosity, he was a familiar sight around town. His freckled face would peek into shop windows, his infectious laughter echoing down the streets. Yet, in the aftermath of the fire, a cloud of suspicion followed him. Tinashe, who lived with his grandmother in a cottage overlooking the town square, had been seen near Barnaby's that fateful evening. He sat on his grandmother's porch swing, kicking his feet against the worn floorboards. His eyes, usually bright with mischief, were downcast. He clutched a small, battered toy soldier, identical to the one found in the ashes. The townsfolk, their faces a mixture of pity and suspicion, watched him from a distance. The weight of their gaze seemed to crush the little boy, his spirit flickering like a candle in the wind. Weeks turned into months. The charred remnants of Barnaby's were cleared away, leaving a gaping hole in the town square, but the spirit of the community, much like the resilient wildflowers that pushed through the cracks in the pavement, refused to be broken. Donations poured in, each penny a testament to the shared love for the beloved toy store. Slowly, brick by brick, Barnaby's rose from the ashes. The new Barnaby's, though lacking the old-world charm of its predecessor, was a beacon of hope. Its shelves, once again, were stocked with toys. Children's laughter filled the air, their joy a balm on the town's wounded heart. Yet the memory of the fire lingered. A ghost story whispered in hushed tones. And Tinashe, the boy with the haunted eyes, remained an outsider, forever linked to the night Barnaby's burned. It was a Wednesday, the sky heavy with the threat of rain, when a police car pulled up outside Tinashe's home. The two officers, their faces grim, spoke in low tones to his grandmother. Tinashe watched from the window, his small frame tense. One of the officers, a tall, imposing figure, approached him. In his hand, he held Tinashe's toy soldier, the one he always carried. The officer spoke, his voice kind but firm. He explained that they needed to take the toy, that it was evidence. Tinashe, his eyes wide with fear, clung to the toy, but it was no use. With a swift, decisive movement, the officer crushed the toy in his hand, the plastic snapping like a twig. Tinashe let out a cry, a heart-wrenching sound that echoed the town's unspoken fear. As the police car drove away, Tinashe stood there, tears streaming down his face. He was alone, the weight of that night pressing down on him. The truth, like the charred remains of his toy, lay buried deep, a silent scream in the twilight of his childhood.